Have you ever caught yourself replaying the same conversation in your head, wondering what you should have said or what could go wrong next? That's overthinking. It's that mental hamster wheel that just won't stop spinning. But here's the wild part. Your brain isn't doing it to hurt you. It's actually trying to protect you. But when protection turns into obsession, we get stuck in a loop that silently steals our peace. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the psychology of overthinking, why it happens, what's actually going on inside your brain, and most importantly, how to finally quiet the noise. So where does this all begin? It starts deep inside your brain in a little almond-shaped region called the amygdala. Think of it as your brain's ancient threat detection center. Thousands of years ago, this part of our brain was crucial for survival. It was constantly scanning for dangers like lions, snakes, or rival tribes. Fast forward to today, and the threats have changed. They're no longer physical, they're emotional. What if I fail this presentation? What if they don't like me? What if I'm just not good enough? Your brain, however, hasn't quite caught up. It treats these modern emotional fears with the same life or death urgency as a physical threat. So it replays scenarios over and over again, desperately trying to find a strategy to keep you safe. That's why overthinking can feel so uncontrollable. It's not a lack of discipline on your part. It's your brain's outdated survival software running on a loop, not realizing the danger is just a thought. Here's where the psychology gets really fascinating. When we overthink, we often feel like we're being productive, like we're on the verge of solving a problem. But what we're actually doing is trying to control uncertainty. Psychologists call this the cognitive control bias, our brain's intense desire to make sense of things it can't predict. We tell ourselves, if I just think about this a little longer, I'll find the perfect solution and everything will be okay. But ironically, the more we think, the more anxious we become. Why? Because absolute certainty is an illusion. We can't think our way out of life's inherent unpredictability. The real solution isn't about thinking more. It's about learning to feel safe enough to think less. Overthinking also lights up another part of your brain, the default mode network. This network is responsible for self-reflection and daydreaming. When it's balanced, it's great for creativity and introspection. But when it becomes overactive, that healthy reflection turns into toxic rumination. We start replaying our mistakes on a loop, magnifying our flaws, and getting stuck in a cycle of self-criticism. This is why you can spend hours overthinking and end up feeling mentally exhausted but emotionally unsatisfied. You haven't actually solved anything. You've just been stuck in an emotional feedback loop. And here's the key. This loop gets stronger with self-criticism. The harsher you are on yourself, the more your brain perceives a threat. And the more it spins its wheels trying to protect you, which only makes the overthinking worse. So, how do we break this cycle? The goal isn't to magically empty your mind. That's nearly impossible. The real goal is to teach your brain that it's safe. Here are a few practical steps you can take. First, name the thought. Simply say to yourself, I'm noticing that I'm having an overthinking thought right now. This simple act creates a little bit of distance, reminding you that you are not your thoughts. Second, shift your focus to the present moment. Tune into one of your senses. What's one thing you can see? What's a sound you can hear? Feel the texture of the chair you're sitting on. This grounds you in the now, pulling you out of the hypothetical future or the past. Third, try using time limits. Give yourself a dedicated 10-minute worry window to think about the issue. When the time is up, make a conscious decision to move on, write it down, or get up and do something else. And finally, and this is the most important one, be compassionate with yourself. Remember, overthinking is your brain trying to help, not harm you. It's a misdirected survival instinct. The moment you stop fighting your mind and start trying to understand it, you begin to heal it. Overthinking isn't a sign of weakness. By training your brain to feel safe in the present, you can reclaim your peace. Thanks so much for watching. If this video helped you, please give it a like and subscribe for more content on psychology and self-improvement. See you in the next one.